can't buy me love. Love can't buy me love. I'll buy you a diamond ring, Lauren, if you don't look at Leo like that. I'll get you everything you want if you say you love me for me. I know you don't care about my money, you just love me for me.
All right, give it up for Mr. Bezos, everybody. What a guy. Now, what you just witnessed is so brutal to me. Imagine being a literal billionaire and your girlfriend looks at another man with raw sexual desire like Lauren looked at Leo. It's even more brutal that Lauren probably has never looked at Jeff in that same way. Lauren looked at Leo like he was her favorite dessert and completely forgets all about Jeff and the fact that he's standing right beside her like he was the leftover meatloaf your mom yelled at you to eat growing up. Jeff played it off pretty well and took a picture next to a cliff with a danger sign. But I think deep down, even with him being a billionaire, he knew the raw truth is that Lauren's just not sexually attracted to him, and Lauren was sexually attracted to Leo, and that she views him as just a provider type. And Leo, even in his 50s, he's 6 feet tall. He has blue hunter eyes. He's still very attractive for someone his age. And on top of that, he's one of the most famous men on the planet. Jeff is 5'6". He's bald. He's got a lazy eye. And overall, just has a lot of unsymmetrical facial features. When Lauren looks at Jeff, she may like him as a person and may enjoy spending time with him and his yacht and his mansion and the lifestyle he can provide, but she's not attracted to him on a primal level. He probably saw this play out when she looked at other guys before Leo. This just happened to be photographed and been made a video. So he probably already knew this, but this probably confirmed it for him on a deeper level that she's just not physically attracted to him. And I know that's a really tough pill to swallow, to be honest. I guess it's a lot easier when you have billions of dollars. You know, the way she looked at Leo in absolute awe, just looking up at him, just showed the raw physical attraction that she has for him. And that physical attraction, lust or love, can't be bought with money. I mean, unless you get plastic surgery, and even then there's a limit. A lot of guys think that if they acquire a lot of money, that women will be attracted to them or fall in love with them. And it's just not true from my experience. Personally, for about a year and a half after I graduated college, I was working a security job. I worked this security job for many years in college as well, making about like $12, $13 an hour. And I was renting a room from a family friend at the time. And back then, I had lost a significant amount of weight by that point. And I had my first hair transplant about a year prior. Back then, I thought that renting a room and making $13 an hour would hurt my chances with women. And I think it did to a small extent for women that were like looking for long-term relationships. But for like short-term casual sex, it didn't matter to women as long as they were attracted to me enough. I was able to start having like a regular dating life where I would bring girls back to my place occasionally and hook up. I'm sure they weren't thrilled that I was like renting a room, but they didn't really care and it didn't turn them off sexually. I ended up transitioning to a new career, and over the years, I moved up into higher positions where I was making more money than I was as a security guard. And what I noticed is that it wasn't the fact that I was making a lot of money that increased my dating options. What I really noticed is that as I lost more weight and shed the fat underneath my chin and my face, the more options that I had for short-term and long-term relationships. And the excess of money that I got from being promoted, I can honestly say it didn't improve my dating life really in the slightest. And women didn't find me more attractive because I made more money or had my own place. And in hindsight, maybe it helped a tiny bit, but it wasn't anything worth noting. After I got a second hair transplant and continued to lose face fat, this is what really increased my dating options, especially in the short term. And it really made me realize that women don't really care how much money you make if they're really physically attracted to you. Money can definitely help in allowing you to travel, go on more dates, and have certain experiences. And obviously, it makes it easier to, maintain a lifestyle and maintain a long-term relationship. But money will never turn a girl on physically or sexually. If a girl is not attracted to you physically, money is just not going to increase your chances. Those women that aren't attracted to you, They'll view you as either a guy that that can take them out for foodie dates, ask for money or gifts, or just view you as a provider in a long-term relationship. Money doesn't make a woman horny for a guy. When a girl thinks about a guy having money, she thinks of like a shopping spree and what he can provide for her lifestyle. Now, yeah, as a woman gets older, she may look for a guy with money and settle with him, even if she's not that attracted to them, as that guy may be able to provide her a certain lifestyle that she might want, but she'll never have that like raw lust or love for that man. And specifically in Lauren's case, she had kids with the NFL player Tony Gonzalez. She had 3 kids with him. This is who she's really attracted to. This is, at her core, this is who she's really sexually attracted to. Whenever you want to know what a woman is attracted to, if she had kids, look at the guy she had kids with. This is the type of guy she truly desires, at least at that time. And this is the kind of guy that she had that raw lust for. It's pretty much the classic case of she had kids with the tall, good-looking, well-built, famous NFL player. When that didn't work out, and as she got older and started losing her looks, she started dating Jeff. And similar to Tony Gonzalez, Leonardo DiCaprio is another guy that she has that raw physical lust for. And it shows. It showed in that video. And she views Jeff as the guy who can provide her a good lifestyle, but she's just not physically attracted to Jeff. She would never come out and say that publicly, obviously, but that's just the raw truth deep down. And Jeff knows that as well. Every time they go to a gala or big event, Lauren's meeting guys, and Jeff is seeing in real time, just like when he saw her meet Leo, that she lights up. And I guarantee you this has happened many, many other times before this. Maybe, Lauren Sanchez, meets Brad Pitt or Bradley Cooper, or just other, leading male actors, and she's lighting up in front of Jeff. This just happened to be photographed. And I think, Jeff knows that deep down. And that's a tough pill to swallow. That's a really tough pill to swallow. Like, if the girl you're dating, or a girl, let's just say you're married to, or you've been in a long-term relationship with, if you see her look at a guy in a raw, lustful way, and especially if she's never given that same look to you, that's freaking brutal, man. Even if you are a billionaire, even if you are Jeff Bezos, that's freaking tough. So, I mean, props to Jeff for kind of playing it off as a joke. I think he did the right thing there. I mean, anything else, he just looks into it too deep, and that's rough. And to be fair, I think everyone's girl would act similar to Lauren if Leo was around. But this was just a good example of how money, in this case, being a billionaire, can't turn on a woman physically. If the physical attraction isn't there, there's going to be no lust or love in the relationship from her side. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like, feel free to comment down below your thoughts, and feel free to subscribe. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care.